Hey guys, this is Jason3D, and as you can probably tell, in today's video we're going to be replacing a shift peg or a shift lever. Let me go out from the bike a little bit. Here's the bike. So here's the little area we're working on. In my first wreck, I broke the front tip of this off. As you can tell, I have duct tape around it and JB weld on the inside. We're not going to be messing with this because my brand new one came in the mail today, all crummy. Hey, you can see me kind of. Hey. So yeah, it's all like shiny or whatever. It was only 30 bucks, so I got it. What you're gonna need to do this, I'm doing this on a 2005 SV650s. I obviously can't speak for other motorcycles, so you're gonna need a 8 Allen wrench, and you might need a small like pair of pliers or something. I have a small pair here, just to mess with these screws here. Otherwise, everything is going to be done with the 8 Allen wrench. I want to be honest with you guys. I tried doing this earlier, and I didn't have the Allen wrench set, so I had to go buy a set at Home Depot. But anyway, it's an 8, so you guys know, so you know if you have the right one or not. So to get the clutch lever off, we have to take off this piece here. I don't know the terminology for this stuff, so I mean, you're just gonna have to see what I'm talking about. But you're gonna take off this little guard here with these two little Allen wrench bolt things, and yeah, so you're just gonna insert the wrench and just, wait, it's not that size. Oh crap, that's right, I forgot. Let me find out what size this is real quick, and I will tell you guys, because I want you to know. Alright, that was the right size. Hold on, let me check what size that is. Okay, a 5.5 is, are these front ones. So, I have actually 5.5 on my screwdriver head, so I'm just going to do it with those. Okay, so taking it off, do the top one first, and I'll show you why in a second. Because for one, as you can tell, this bottom one, is covered up kind of by this. You can get to it if you need to, if you just really want to get it off first. But I recommend doing the top one first, because then you can do this. You can push it down, and as you can tell, that opened the bottom one up, so you can get the wrench into it. So that's just a little, quick tip for you guys if you're doing this. And be careful when it's unscrewed, because it'll fall off. Not fall off because it's still attached, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. If it'll come off. I'm trying to do this in one hand, so I apologize for the... Okay, so yeah, it's off now. It's still connected to the gear shift, or shaft, or whatever you want to call it, by this little piece of, let me get the view, this little piece is here. So what you're going to do is unscrew that bolt a little bit, if you can tell. Unscrewed it, unscrew this one, then you can unscrew this little metal piece. And that will actually unscrew it from here. A little bit more. Okay, there we go, that's unscrewed. I'm going to screw it back into here for now, if I can get it in there. I'm going to have to cut to do this. There we go, okay, it's on. Alright, so now we have the old, whatever you call it. Okay, to get now, to separate the lever from this piece, we're going to unscrew this bolt, and for that I'm going to have to use 2 hands, so be right back.
Alright guys, so we've got, trying to orient this correctly, so we've got our piece here, and so what we're doing now is taking off the shift lever, the actual lever, and we're separating it from this little contraption area. So I showed you this little nut in the back. We used the, let's put this right there, we used the 8 Allen wrench, and unscrewed it, and I'm going to finish unscrewing it now. Let's try doing this. you have to hold the foot peg while doing this, otherwise it will rotate. Like that. So if you hold it, you can just unscrew it. Oh, I can use this to go faster. Hopefully you guys can see I'm holding the camera with my legs right now. Okay. So there we go. We've got... Where'd the bolt go? There we go. Alright, so this bolt. And here's the piece that goes... there's that piece. And we have the peg and the shift peg. So now, this whole piece, we're just going to pop it off. Alright. Now we have the new one. You want to make sure you put this on in the right direction. You want, obviously, the peg part sticking outward, like towards you. And you want the black connection piece downwards. Alright, so you're just going to lay that like that. You insert this like that. So now, we've got this, right? Okay, well there's little, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, these little grooves right here. Well, they are going to fit in to those little groove spots right there on whatever this piece is called. So, one second, I'm going to hold the camera with my legs again. Hopefully that worked out last time. Oop, I guess not if it falls down. Should have my helmet out here. Anyway, okay, so now we've got the triangular piece and the shift area thing. So we're going to connect it into that those little grooves I was showing you. Okay, so they're in there now. We're going to grab the old bolt and insert it back to where it was. It's not wanting to go in, hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it's on now. It's not in the grooves, but the screws in enough. So we're going to get that 8 and just like screw it in a little bit more until we can, there we go. Alright, so we've got it close now. So I'm holding it in the grooves while I screw it in for all the rest of the way. And I'm just going to give it one more good tightening, excuse me. So now we've got the new assembly together, correctly, hypothetically, right? Okay, so now we are going to take the, excuse me one second, let me get these. Now we've got the 2 bolts that are going to fit into right here. Okay, so if you paid attention on the way to taking it off, we did the top first, and then I did the bottom. When we go back, we're going to do the bottom first, and then the top, because the bottom, if we do it first, that'll give us access to, so the lever won't be in the way. But before we do that, we're going to screw it in to this piece. And all that is screwing this new piece, like connecting those. So I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. Leave that on. Alright, so we now have it connected again. I'm going to grab the other bolt real quick. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to place the bolt into the opening. Okay. Alright, so we've got the bolt. Oh, barely enough in there just to hold it in place, right? So now we're going to use the 5.5 Allen wrench. And you can see already that the shifter peg is out of the way of the bottom nut. So you can just, screw it in like you need to without any interference at all. Okay, we're going to get it on and get it relatively tight. And now, you can see how it's not lined up. But you can easily just push it, and there you go. It should be lined up pretty good from there. Get it in, screwed in just enough. And again, this is a 5.5 for these front 2. Like I said, I don't know what they would be on other bikes. So if you're on a SV650, I think your model is 2003 or 2009, that should be the same. You can get this on with some relative tightness. Oops, excuse me. So what sucked was when I did this the first time, my bike's a 2005, so I don't know if this has never been done or what, but it was really hard. The nuts did not want to move. But I mean, that's it. There you go. I guess I'll get on the bike and shift it and show you. Okie dokie. Alright, so we're in first. Hold on. I don't know how to hold this. One second. Alright, so we're in first now. There's neutral. There you go. Pull the clutch in. Shift back down. There's neutral. There you go. So that's installing a new shift peg on a 2005 SV650. It's a relatively simple job, granting that you have the right tools. If you don't have the 5.5 or the 8 Allen wrenches, you're not going to have fun doing this, alright? I'm just going to go ahead and be honest with you. And hopefully that made it easy for you guys to do this, because it took me a little time just to figure stuff out. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around.